Scarlet Nexus is one of the best action games since Devil May Cry 5. It's lightning fast, galaxy brain brawler, bringing back that fuckboy fighter going absolutely combo mad! So many combos, so many abilities, a skill tree that just keeps making the game better as you play. Pulling it all together is a gripping, stunning, exciting, horribly written, piss poor attempt at a plot just copying and pasting the worst anime tropes yet seen into empty husks of characters. Okay, the story's kind of shit, but let's talk about the game as a whole. Okay, so Scarlet Nexus is an action RPG made by Bamco and Tosei. You know Tosei, the guys who made the legendary Starfy on the DS. What a great game. Now they say action RPG, but this game's a lot more action game than it is RPG. I was coming in thinking it was going to be more of a Tales experience, but what I got was a lot more Metal Gear Rising, if you know what I mean. At the start, you're offered 2 different campaigns, and every single reviewer was playing the Yuito campaign, so I thought I would try the Kasane campaign and get something a little bit different, but I wanted the sword, so I switched back to Yuito. But wait! Before we get into the combat, let's talk a little bit about premise. Okay, so you're a new recruit in a military company called the OSF, full of people with brain powers, and you fight demons called Others, which makes everyone sound vaguely racist. It takes place in a wacky Neo-Tokyo-ass city where there's ads and shit everywhere, some super cyberpunk vibes, but how is the combat? At first I was like, oh no, is this just gonna be another middling action RPG with simple and standard combat and shallow mechanics to boot? You can't even air dash. But then I realized I was full of shit, and you can air dash, thanks to the brain map skill tree. I often forget that even in Devil May Cry, you need to unlock some of the basic moves before you can really feel the full weight of the game's mechanical depth. So like any other good action game, it gets a lot better the more you play it. So you have your basic combo strings that you can extend over time, as well as psychokinesis, which lets you throw shit and throw bigger shit with an extra input. But then, the SAS system. SAS is the coolest shit I've seen in a while. Each party member has a special ability that you can take onto yourself for a limited time. Time freeze, teleportation, super armor, lightning or fire aspect to your weapons, double psychokinesis? Oh shit! Duplicity? The fuck is that? And also clairvoyance and invisibility. They're kind of situational. But there's even more. You can get upgrades that allow you to use every SAS ability at once, with some exceptions, and it's fucking sick. But that's not all. All of your party members also contribute to your moveset. There's this beta social link system called the bondage events, where 2 characters have lunch together and talk about literally nothing. But don't worry, because you're not missing anything by skipping the cutscenes. What these events actually give you is extra moves that each of your party members can perform for you with an input by you. And then there's Brain Crush, a finisher attack that comes available to you when you knock out the enemy's stamina gauge before their health gauge. It is second only to the Zandatsu from Revengeance. And like all good action games, there is an analog to Devil Trigger, this time called the Brain Drive. Brain Drive is what you would expect. You go a little faster, hit a little harder, it's very appreciated. But then there's the Brain Field. In the Brain Field, you enter a full-on genjutsu and use super OP psychokinesis to absolutely melt your enemy's health bars. It's super useful when you just want to get battles over, and it absolutely rocks during boss fights. And Yuito's dialogue.
I'll protect you all! I'll destroy everything!
It's pretty rad. The bosses are also pretty decent. Okay, most of them you're just fighting big boy Others. Okay, I'm sorry, that was vaguely racist. And I gotta be real, it gets kind of boring, bruv. But then there's the humanoid boss fights. Specifically, the boss fights with Kasane. So midway through the story, Yuito and Kasane's teams start fighting each other, and it's really fucking sick. Full-on 3v3 fights. Fighting a boss that is on your level is the coolest shit in any action game, and with the SAS abilities, this shit gets pretty wild. These fights test everything you know about the combat system and push it to its greatest heights. Oh wait, this game is a story. It's bad, but You ever watch anime? Well, of course you have. But you ever watch bad anime? It's kind of like that. All of the dialogue in this game consists of everyone saying literally nothing of value constantly forever.
Yeah, gardening is my hobby.
Every single time someone walks into a room, they do that stupid fucking anime trope of saying, oh, so this is the blank facility.
This is Sumeragi-tune?
It doesn't work in English. If it doesn't work in English, just translate it differently. Take more time. Pay your translators more. Please, please. Honestly, I've never even heard this trope in Japanese. Maybe I'm just missing it? Okay, so I'm gonna talk about spoilers. If you really care, skip to this time and you'll be completely fine. But for everyone who doesn't care, let me vent for a sec. So basically the government was controlling everyone and there's time travel, and I think that the two main characters were siblings, so incest is definitely not wincest, so you have to date the flame girl. The final boss is kind of sick though. So you fight this dude a couple times throughout the game, but the final boss is easily the best variant, as it should be. He uses a handful of your own SAS abilities against you, and it's just as intense as it should be. In the second phase, there's a bunch of huge fucking skeleton dudes with flowers, and you have to use psychokinesis to throw some big shit into the middle so you can finally wail on the boy. Then at the end, there's a segment where you lose all your SAS powers and all your party members come back in to help you for the final victory lap. It's a little bit of a fight the power shower, and yes, I didn't really care about these characters as the story progressed, but this moment, I honestly felt a little something. Not that I cared about any of these particular characters, just that the way that the game was handling this kind of cinematic integration, like gameplay and cinematic integration, was so cool. I also really appreciate how when he uses your own SAS powers, he uses them completely differently from you. So it's not like they're just reusing shit. So from its highest story moment, it leads into its highest gameplay moment with the final boss. I can't say legendary, but it's really good. And ultimately, it ends on a high note, gameplay-wise at least. Now the story? Fuck. I don't know. I don't care. The last cutscene is like an hour long, and I'm just too tired for this shit. I'm sorry. If you enjoyed the story, more power to you. I honestly wish I could. So yeah, if you missed out on Bamco's 2021 Summer Action Extravaganza experience on fucking PlayStation 5, oh my, I think you should definitely give it a shot. It's on Xbox One, PC, PS4, PS5. It's around. I would highly recommend it to everyone who likes anime games, action games, JRPGs. I don't think I really played that many new games in 2021. But this one is definitely a highlight. There's also an anime based on the game that aired right after it was released in the summer season of 2021. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, let alone anyone say good things about it. Honestly, it looks pretty bad. And this game without the gameplay part, you know, like the good part, not very good, Chief. Doesn't sound very good, not gonna lie.
Hi. I don't know how the audio is gonna be in this, but let's roll with it anyway. So I would like to make a little addendum to that analysis video game review thing that you just watched to thank everyone watching for 90 subscribers. That's pretty incredible. I know, I mean, oh, it's not a big number, oh, YouTubers, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care about any of that. I've never gotten... Well, I have a channel that has over 100 subscribers, but no one watches that channel, and I don't really put anything into that channel, so it doesn't count to me. This is a channel that I put a lot into, that I really want to put more into, and that I want to make a thing, you know, and seeing that now I've reached 90 subscribers on this channel specifically is incredible. I would like to thank each and every one that has subscribed, everyone who watches the videos. Even just that SAO video got like, what, 120, 150 views? That's incredible to me, because that is a video that I made from the ground up. It's not an AMV, it's not a shit post. It's not something that just happened. It's something that I planned and I made and I really put a lot into. So seeing that even get, in the grand scheme of things, a minuscule amount of views, that's still a lot of people who watched and enjoyed that video, and that's incredible to me. I would just like to thank everyone, and I would like to call you out for a sec. I don't really ask for comments or interaction that much, but I would like to ask for that now. So if you have anything to say, any critique, criticism, requests, ask me anything. I don't know. Full on AMA in the comments. I don't care. Just if you're a subscriber, if you watch this video, if you like this video, just leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I also have a Twitter at RealBrotagonist. You can check that out. I'll link it. I've been kind of secretive about the Twitter, you know, whatever. But I think now's the time where, hey, maybe a little bit of audience interaction. Audience, yeah, that's weird. That's really weird for me. A little bit of interaction would go a long way. I think that'd be really fun, really cool. So, yeah, that's like a public thing now, my Twitter and all that. Whew. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It takes a lot of time for me to release these videos because I have a very busy schedule, especially in the school year. It doesn't really work, and sometimes on my breaks I just lie around and play video games and don't make videos. So I might make more videos, but I also might not. So be on the lookout for anything I make. It's gonna be on this channel. Protagonist again might be changed up a little. I don't know. I don't really care about that channel because frankly, I have 90 subscribers. I'm not a big YouTuber in the sense of like how the Anime Man has his other channel, Joey, which he also uploads on a lot. Like, that ain't me, you know? As much as I would like that to be me, that ain't me. So yeah, I would like to thank each and every one of you who has watched anything I've made and liked it at all, because that is incredible. And tell me what you like, what you want to see more of, how you want to see more of it, because I really want to make content that people enjoy. You know, a lot of times I make content just for myself, and I think that that is a good way of going about it. But I really want to see what other people think of the things I have made before, so I can just improve in every aspect. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 90 subscribers is kind of crazy to me still. Yeah, it's actually 91 now, I think. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, please leave a comment, please subscribe if you're new and you just saw this amazing video that I put together, you know, perfect analysis of Scarlet Nexus. Yeah, that's all I have. Yeah, thank you so much, and see you next time. Hopefully, if you still subscribe, maybe I'll just lose all my subscribers after this. I don't know. Thanks. See ya. Peace.